Didn't know that love could change ya. And I woke up to a stranger. After all this time I thought that I knew. But when I was no debating.
Hello my loves, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Kensthetic with the Kensthetics, and I'm here with you guys today with a new video. So in today's video, I want to show you guys 11 different ways to style protective hairstyles. As you guys can see, I currently have in faux locks, but you can totally do these styles if you have in box braids, twists, or whatever other protective style. So I hope you guys feel inspired by this video. Before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. Drop a comment down below. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first style that I want to share with you guys is pretty basic. It's just a middle part and allowing your hair to just, lay to the side. This is my go-to. Okay, sometimes the edges need to breathe, and this is my go-to style. It's really sleek, especially when you have your face beat and you push your hair behind your shoulders. It definitely can give a look. So this is the first style, and it is my go-to style. Style number 2 is going to be a little twist on style number 1, and it is a side part, just a basic side part, and allowing your hair to just fall. I feel like this gives more of like a sexy feel to a basic hairstyle. Given the side part and given the little baby hair swoops, you got to make sure your edges is laid when y'all do these first two styles, because I feel like that's what brings everything together. Making sure that you little swoop your baby hairs, it brings everything together. But I feel like a side part just gives a sexy feel. Everyone has a side that they prefer their part to be on, and mine is my right side. I don't know why, but my right side is always my go-to. I don't know what it is to my face, but I love me a good side part on the right side. So that's the side that I tend to part my hair on. But this gives a vibe. Like, put in the side that has more hair to the front and then the other side to the back. Sexy, okay? Perfect for date night. Perfect for, when you're going out to the club or whatever the occasion may be. A side part is my second go-to hairstyle. It does it for me each and every time. So moving right along, we're going to move into hairstyle number 3. So hairstyle number 3 is a style that I honestly don't do as often, but I really do like. It is a half up, half down with a side part. So the way that I like to achieve this style with my faux locks is I like to take the 2 locks that fall like behind the top of my ear and use that as like the anchor to hold everything together. I just bring it to the back and make sure that the locks that are in the front are laid down flat, and then I'm basically gonna take those 4 locks, the 2 on each side, and just tie them together one time and allow the ends of those locks to just lay down and flow with everything else. But this right here is a cute little style to me. I love this style so much because it pulls the hair away from my face. And you don't always want your hair in your face. So this is a great style, especially if you are someone who tends to break out from the hair that you use in protective hairstyles. First of all, you need to be soaking your hair in apple cider vinegar before styling. And second of all, try to do styles where the hair doesn't fall directly on your face. So yeah, I like this style right here. It's real cute. Once again, I kept my part on my right hand side because that is my go-to side for my parts. So I love this style. Great way to keep your hair out of your face. And the next style that I want to share is a spin on the previous hairstyle. It is a half up, half down, but with a middle part instead. Ooh, fancy. But I prefer to do my half up, half downs with a middle part. I don't know what it is, but I feel like a middle part just like frames my face better. I think I have a chubbier face, so that may be why I feel more comfortable with the middle part versus the side part. I don't know. It's just me. I be in my head, girl, okay? But once again, I take the 2 locks that fall directly behind my ears on each side, and then I just bring them to the back and tie them together one time and allow the ends to just flow and fall with everything else. And we looking real cute. We looking real, oh, I love this so much. My freaking go-to. And I just love it. It frames my face well. It's quick, it's easy. You could do it on the go. So sometimes I'll start off with hairstyle number 1 and boom, we into hairstyle number 4 with the half up, half down. Let's get into it. But this has been one of my go-to styles since I've had these faux locks in. Absolutely love it. It looks so good and it frames my face. So moving along, the next style we're gonna do is a middle section, half up, half down. This is a style that I wore when I went to brunch when I was in New York City, if you guys watch that vlog. But you just have to go ahead and gather a section of your hair in the front middle, and I'm just going to use a standard black scrunchie to hold the hair together. I'm wrapping the scrunchie around twice because I want to make sure that this little ponytail situation has a good anchor and it's not like slipping and sliding and falling to the side. We don't need none of that. So this is how it came out. This is a really simple hairstyle that will gather you real quick and just give a nice, clean, sleek, classy look. So I absolutely love this style right here. This is a style that you have to make sure that when you gather the hair that you have a symmetrical amount, like distance from the middle part, to make sure that, you know, it's not lopsided, it's not to the side. Everything is nice together and sleek because that's what gives it the classy look. So I did want to point that out. But absolutely love this style. It's like my go-to dressy work hairstyle. But moving along, the next style we're going to do requires a snap tie. I love snap ties, especially when I have my natural hair, because it gives a great way to gather your hair without having to, you know, fight with the scrunchie. So this hairstyle I'm doing, I consider it like a twisted ponytail. So what you're going to have to do is part your hair. Once again, my part is on my right hand side because y'all should already know the deal. And you're going to gather the hair and twist it downwards. And you're gonna end up having 2 big twists, one on each side, right? I'm just using these ponytail holders to hold the twist together while I move on to the other side. And once you have those twists on each side, you're gonna go ahead and gather them together in the back into one ponytail. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my snap tie to basically create the ponytail. I love snap ties. I will have the link for them down below because they are a lifesaver, especially if you have protective hairstyles. And I never like my scrunchie really showing, so I'm just taking one of my locks and just wrapping it around. And you guys can see that basically conceal the snap tie, and it gives like a nice clean finished look to any hairstyle. So highly recommend if you're somebody who doesn't like your ponytail holders or your scrunchies showing. But I love this hairstyle. It's a great way to pull your hair back and give, like, you know, a little bit of character while you're doing that. So it's not as basic as a standard ponytail or just a low ponytail. The twist gives it like a little splash of flavor. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love this low ponytail with the twisted effect. It just gives sexy. It gives grown. It gives So moving along, the next hairstyle, we're going to need a super large scrunchie. I get these from Walmart from the brand Goody. And this hairstyle we're going to do is a high ponytail. This hairstyle I really like, but I feel like sometimes it snags on my edges too much, so I can't do it too often. But what you're going to have to do is just gather all of your locks, and you can put them together in the big scrunchie. And I like to wrap it around twice just to make sure I have that structure and that stability. And then once I'm comfortable with how my locks are laying and the tightness of the scrunchie and the position of the scrunchie, I'm going to take 2 locks from the back and wrap it around that scrunchie. Once again, to conceal the scrunchie because I don't like the look of the scrunchie being exposed. And bam, this is our high ponytail. I absolutely love. It gives a nice, clean, sleek look, and I absolutely love it, especially with the length of my hair, because I feel like the curly human hair at the end sits like on my shoulders. Like the length of my locks is absolutely perfect for doing different hairstyles. So I really, really love this length, and this length of hair is considered mid-back. So Yeah, moving along, we're gonna go ahead and turn that high ponytail into a bun, ladies and gentlemen. And this right here is my jam. I love a high bun. So the way that I create my bun is I take a few locks from the back and twist it around in one direction and just tuck the ends. And then I'm gonna take locks on top of that and twist it in the opposite direction. And then once I have like a handful of locks left, I go ahead and just twist that around one time. It's pretty complicated to do, but I like to do my buns with no scrunchie, so this is the easiest way that I find to do it. But you can go ahead and do a bun with a scrunchie as well, but I just prefer to just tuck the ends. It just makes it easier. And also it gives you the option that if you want a little bit of parsley to hang down, I call like the curly pieces that people put in hairstyles parsley, but you can go ahead and have the curly ends hanging down, but I prefer just like the no curly ends, okay? No parsley. So a bun is definitely one of my go-to hairstyles. It just gives sexy. And you know, if you have a hairstyle on, if you have an outfit on that requires your hair to be wrapped away, a bun is my go-to for that. Next up, we're going to do 2 ponytails. So I did this hairstyle when I was in New York. This day, my sister and I went to the Jay-Z exhibit in Brooklyn. So if you guys saw that vlog, this is the hairstyle, how you could do it. So I'm just going to take 2 black scrunchies, part my hair down the middle, and just gather them in the scrunchie. I only put the scrunchie in one time because if I did it twice, I feel like it would have hurt too much for me. But if you want more structure, if you want your ponytails to sit higher, you can definitely go ahead and wrap that scrunchie around twice. But for me, I just wrapped it one time, and I feel like it gave me the look that I desired, so I was not mad at all. But this is a fun, funky, fresh hairstyle that you can do with protective hairstyles. And you know, once your face is beat, it doesn't make you look too young. So yeah. Next up, we're gonna do a half up, half down with 2 pieces in the front. I like to call the 2 pieces in the front antennas. I have a nickname for everything, y'all, but I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I gathered enough hair in the half up section of this hairstyle. And I'm just going to use 2 standard scrunchies to hold that ponytail at the top. And once I create my ponytail, I'm using 1 lock from the back to wrap around, once again, to conceal those ponytail holders. And also this gives, like, you know, more anchor to that half up ponytail. And this is the final look. I absolutely love it. I love this hairstyle with the length of my locks once again, but I really love this hairstyle on shorter locks, or if you have a shorter protective style, it just looks so good because everything just sits so... If you know, you know. I did a hairstyle like this when I had in shorter locks. I'll see if I can find a picture and pop it on the screen. But it just gives. It gives. And I absolutely love it. So this is definitely a hairstyle that I'll put in if my outfit is pretty basic and I want, you know, the hair to give more. This is my go-to hairstyle. Next up, we're going to do a size 2 ponytail. This right here is the last hairstyle, but it's my favorite. I saved the best for last, okay? I go ahead and I put my part on the other side, y'all. So it was a big thing. But I'm going to go ahead and section 2 pieces in the front, which are going to serve as our swoops. I'm going to create my ponytail in the back using that large scrunchie. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the 2 sections that we left out in the front and gather them together in the back. And I'm going to use a ponytail holder to hold them together. And I'm just going to create like another ponytail underneath with those 2 sections. And once I create that ponytail, you can go ahead and, you know, connect that initial ponytail with the front pieces. But I just left it hanging because I feel like it was concealed underneath and everything just flowed together. But I absolutely love this hairstyle. Like, oh my God, I love it so much. I've been doing this hairstyle like 5 times since I got these locks in. So you guys can definitely tell that this is one of my favorite hairstyles. But yeah, these are some style ideas that you can try if you have in protective hairstyles, whether you have in faux locks, whether you have in box braids, whether you have in twists. You can go ahead and try these hairstyles out. I hope you guys found some type of inspiration in this video, whether it's the styles, whether it's the tools that I use or my techniques on thinking about hairstyles and pairing them with different outfits. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on your bell notifications so you never miss any of my videos. give this video a big thumbs up so that YouTube can do its thing and circulate this video across its platform. Drop a comment, let me know which style was your favorite. Mine was definitely number 11, the last one, but comment and let me know which style you guys enjoyed the most. Also, let me know if you guys plan on trying any of these styles out, and until my next video, I'll see you guys later.
Tell me, was it all a lie? I'm confused. Then you say what I wanna hear, cause you know it's gonna get me here. Every time I said that